Good day, madam. I'm Kamrinki with matrix number 293720. I'm going to present a video on Agile project management in IT with its principles and practices. Without further ado, let's move on to the first part.
So, I do believe that most of us have heard of what is Agile project management. So, Agile project management is actually an iterative methodology that is used to guide a project throughout its life cycle. It usually divides the project into smaller parts of iterations. And Agile project management is widely used in IT projects due to its flexibility, adaptability, and most importantly, customer satisfaction. Now, let us dive deeper to what is Agile project management. So, as I've mentioned just now, Agile project management is an iterative methodology that is used to guide a project throughout its life cycle. So, once an iteration is completed, the project team and stakeholders will review the part and provide feedback. So, the advantage of Agile project management, or also known as APM, is that problems are easily spotted along the way so that the project team can solve them efficiently. So the diagram on the right shows the traditional waterfall methodology compared to agile methodology. We can see that both methodologies are quite different in the sense that waterfall methodology follows the rule whereby the product or the project will only be shown to the customers or clients when everything is done. Compared to agile methodology is that the project will be divided into smaller parts, so each functions or the parts that is done, it will be shown to the customers for their feedback. Next, we will take a look on how this Agile project management works. So, Agile team, they use quick feedback and continuous adaptation in their project. They would continuously evaluate their time and their costs. Unlike traditional methodologies, Agile project management is a little bit unique because they does not require the constant presence of the project manager. However, it requires thorough and consistent collaboration and communication among the team. In the previous section, we have seen what is Agile project management and how does it work. But how is it relevant to project management? So, Agile is highly relevant to project management, especially in IT field. This is because it allows continuous feedback and improvement. It is easier to adapt to changes and deliver products that meets the client's needs and satisfaction compared to other traditional methodologies. Moving on, we'll look into the key concepts of Agile project management. Agile project management is an iterative development where the project is divided into smaller parts of iterations. Secondly, incremental delivery. Unlike traditional methods, Agile projects deliver small functional pieces of the product incrementally. Thirdly, collaboration and communication. Agile emphasizes close collaboration between cross-functional teams and stakeholders. Next, customer involvement. Agile methodology prioritizes interactions with customers or product owners. Next, adaptive. Agile planning is continuous and it is adaptive. And lastly, Agile promotes self-organizing teams. Teams are empowered to make decisions and manage their own work. Moving on, we'll discuss on the methodologies of Agile project management. So one of the famous methodology of Agile project management is Scrum. Scrum is an Agile framework used for managing complex tasks, especially in software development. It is designed to promote collaboration, accountability, and iterative progress towards a well-defined goal. As you can see from the diagram, it shows the overview of the Scrum process, where the iterations is called sprint, and the sprint usually takes about 1 to 4 weeks. And in a Scrum process, there are 3 roles, which consist of the product owner, Scrum Master, and also the team. So the team refers to the development team, whereby they would develop the sprint. So it usually consists of programmers, graphic designers, and so on. And the Scrum Masters are known as the leader of the team, whereby they will hold meetings and monitor the team so that they are on track. While the product owner, I would say that they are the project manager because they would lead the team and they are usually the middle person between the customers or the clients and the team. So in the Scrum process, they would usually held daily stand-ups, which are a 15 minutes meeting whereby the team would discuss what they have done or they are going to do, or even their obstacles when they are facing during the sprint cycle. And the sprint backlog consists of the list of items or tasks they have to do in the sprint cycle. And we'll move on to the next methodology, which is Kanban. Moving on, we'll move on to the second methodology of Agile project management, which is Kanban. So Kanban is a word or term that originated from Japan, which direct translates to visualized board. Kanban is an agile framework built on a philosophy of continuous improvement, where work items are pulled from the product backlog into a steady flow of work. As you can see on the right, it shows the overview of the Kanban board. So the Kanban board consists of 4 columns, which are the backlog, doing, review, and done. And in Kanban, each work or task are assigned to a card known as Kanban cards. And in the product backlog column, it actually shows the work or task that has not been completed but needs to be completed. While the second column, doing, shows the work that has been partially done or halfway done by the team. The third column is review, whereby the work are done but it needs to be reviewed by someone who are in a higher position, such as the supervisor or also the manager. And the last column is done, whereby it shows the task that has been done by the team. So one of the advantage of Kanban board is that it shows the overview or the progress of the project that has been done or completed by the team. And this Kanban methodology is popular with products, engineering, and software development teams. Next, we'll look at some real-world examples that uses Agile project management. The first example would be Spotify. Spotify is a music streaming company that uses Agile project management to continuously develop new features and to improve their user experience. The second and third example will be Toyota and Microsoft respectively. These two big companies also uses Agile project management approaches as well. Even though there are many benefits of using Agile project management, there are some potential challenges as well. The first challenge would be resistance to change in team members and also the stakeholders, whereby they stick to traditional methods instead of using Agile methodologies. The second one would be lack of communication, which is lack of communications between developers and also testers. The third one would be scope creep, where expansion of scope throughout the course of the project. Lastly, we would discuss about the best practices in Agile methodologies. The first one would be training and coaching. Good team training and coaching helps members to understand the core values and principles of Agile. Secondly, regular and effective communication. This can be done by organizing short daily meetings where team members discuss their progress. Thirdly, transparent workflow. The team could use visual tools like Kanban boards to track the progress of tasks and make the workflow visible to everyone. Hence, this is all from me on the topic Agile Project Management in IT, Principles and Practices. Thank you.